Coach, there we go. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, Coach, you came in talking about how Gracie Campbell would be who you would be looking for, and she absolutely impressed. 18 kills, just 1 error, 378 attack percentage. What's it like having someone that you can rely on like
well,
that?
I turned in the second set. I mean, we were looking at productivity, and I turned to my assistant. I'm like, Gracie and Nevaeh are single-handedly helping us win right now. You know, and that's a great thing because she has an arm. Like, that's why I recruited her out of Nichols. And she's, you know, like I knew offensively what she could do and what she's been working on right now is, and I think she passed pretty good. I thought she did a good job of passing and playing in that middle back. So what she's really been working on is her defense in that 6 rotation position. And I think, you know, we're using her a lot, like in the pipe and the fly, and you know, and so it's been good. It's been really good to have her. Yeah, I'm really impressed and you know, proud of her numbers. And I will say this, like, our right sides have got to get it going. Like, I don't think we scored anything on our right sides, and I think we have, you know, moving into, you know, Saturday's game and even next week, we got to get numbers there.
You know, it's interesting because I thought she hit the ball flat-footed about as well as anyone I've seen. The times when the sets weren't exactly perfect,
yeah.
And even some of the times when she was off the net a bit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
she has a heavy hand, no matter, kind of seems like wherever she is.
Yeah, I think she has more of a fast hand. Like, she's really fast.
That's what
yeah,
Kaylee said.
Yeah.
She's got such a quick swing.
Yeah, she has a quick swing, and that's the thing. And so she's always been really good at moving the ball. Like, she'll, you know, tool really good, and I think what she's done a really good job is playing a short game a little bit, understanding how to recycle the ball into the donut, into the middle of the court when she doesn't have something to look, instead of just forcing an error. And the last couple of games has been really good for her because there are times where she's coming out like 160 because she's just hitting so much. Now she's understanding how to recycle and move that ball a little bit, keeping her. I mean, she had 1 error.
Yeah, in 45 attacks,
yeah,
by the way.
Yeah.
That is an astounding number.
That is something that we've been preaching this year, and that's something that she's been really good the last couple of games, is doing that, and that you know, proof is in the pudding there.
That doesn't hurt. Also, and the ability in the third set to work in some other players as well. I know you had to feel good about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Courtney Courtney's a really good kid. She's really good in the outside. She has a really good arm, and she's been understanding our system a little bit. And you know, she's a transfer senior, so she's coming in and she's giving us some productivity. And she came in when Zoe was struggling a little bit. I think Zoe had a great first set, and then she kind of hit a little bit of a rocky slope there, and I think those 2 out of rotations kind of got into her a little bit. And so Courtney came in and kept some balls alive for us. And
I also thought you had a nice run with Gianna Brown.
Yeah,
right
yeah. So Gianna is she's a sleeper for sure, you know, and we've been very patiently coming along with her. We're not putting it too fast. We're not, you know, she's working a little bit, and she's a really good blocker. We're getting her to be a little bit more quicker and faster laterally, and I think a spring is gonna help her. She's a freshman coming out, so.
How strange is it to turn around and play the same team again?
You know, I'm not a big fan of it, and I know the Sun Belt does that a lot. I'm not a big fan of it, just because you got to turn around and scout, and all right, so. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing, right? The way the seesaw, you know, pivots. You know, but we get them at home, so on the second one. So that's good for us, you know, and so we get to do that, and then of course we're home next weekend.
Road conference wins are always gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think I got called out. They're like, Joe, I think our guy was like, you know, you've been playing really well on the road and at home. I'm like, yeah, we started out on the road a lot, so that did it. But it's a good win. I think, you know, and kudos to Northwestern State. You know, I came in knowing how good of a defensive team they are, and they got some swingers, and I think Ben's putting it together. And I mean, what a tremendous job of coaching that game. I mean, stalling it a little bit, doing what he needs to do to get his team going, and kudos to them. And I came in saying, hey, Northwestern State is like, don't be fooled by the record, because I think this is a great team, and you know, somebody's like in the category for blocks in the conference, you know, and I think Deja would have been there too, but I know he's playing on the outside a little bit, and so kudos to her. She's handling that outside really well.
Yeah.
Like, she banged the balls against us, and so for her taking on that position and with the transition, I think they're in good hands right now. And it's a tough year for them, but they're doing really well.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Best of luck down the stretch.
Appreciate it.